before one starts voicing opinions, strong opinions, before one tries to put oneself as a teacher or even someone that gives advice, in particular spiritual advice, you got to ask yourself one question. Have you put in thousands of hours to be able to do this? Spiritual advice, spiritual related matters are not like mundane matters. It's not just like fixing your car. When it comes to these matters, these are ideas that could end up changing the entire trajectory of your life, with the danger of possibly sending you right off a cliff. If you haven't put in the thousands of hours, how do you know who really has put in the thousands of hours and is leading you to the place that is best? Not just the place you want to go, but the place that is truly best, that is truth, that is true love. Thousands and thousands of hours of meditation, of art, which is self-reflection. Because when you create art, it means something. It means, you may not be aware of what it means, but it means something. That's why artistic things are also a spiritual practice, because they become a mirror of your true self and what's going on deep down inside of you. Have you put in the thousands and thousands of hours in these? Have you wasted thousands of hours partying, watching TV, doing things that just pass the time and don't give you any deep self-reflection? So many people are out here doing the spiritual hustle, right? They essentially, you pay them and they give you the spiritual insights. But how do you know their lights are turned on? Everything must be taken with a grain of salt, including whatever I say. And you got to think in terms of not what's necessarily right and wrong and moral, but what's truly moral is going to end up being the healthiest thing spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, physically. Let the true health, the true healing lead you. Even ones that have had their lights turned on, they may say the wrong thing sometimes. They may even start going down the wrong track. They were going the right way, but then they start swerving, leading to a dangerous place. And are you able to determine when that's happening? This is how you know. You just followed the love, but then you got to think, what is the true love? What is best for everyone? What is healthiest? What is the realist? Not based on illusions, not based on fear and desire, based on clarity, understanding, compassion. There is logic, and then there is also compassion, which is a deeper kind of logic. And how is this compassion being expressed? There's a lot of righteousness and indignation by hypocritical people. Look at the actions. What's healthiest? What's wisest? That will ultimately be what is best. Put in your thousands of hours. And it's not the point that you want to do it. It's like, oh, I want to be a advice giver, a counselor, a teacher. I want to be someone that do that using your life as an example, saving yourself first, healing yourself fully, and then share your journey, share how you healed yourself. Thousands of hours of meditation, self-development, not just art, but writing. Writing, reading the great writers, considering the greatest works of art of humankind. Consider the great philosophers, the great thinkers, the things that different cultures, all cultures, because it's all human and it's all expressing something of our humanity, which is soul ultimately. People, until you put in the thousands and thousands of hours, really, it's best just to be in student mode and soak up, work on yourself, do writing, do art, do meditation, take care of your body. And it never ends. You just keep going. And at some point, you'll be ready to share, and it will truly be helpful because you are a living example of practicing what you preach and showing the joy of that.